Okay.
You're coming up with a new single. Is that a single or an album?
It's a single. It's I hadn't planned on doing anything because A1 have been very busy working on a new album, which I guess would be our fourth studio album with Paul, because it's the first time Paul's been back in the band for many years.
Right.
So we've been very busy doing a new album, which we originally had planned to release at the end of this year, but then of course lockdown happened. We haven't been able to get together to actually record the rest of the songs. But so whilst at home, I thought, well, I don't want to sit on my hands or twiddle my thumbs, even though I'm rather good at it. But I thought, well, I might as well release some songs as well. So it was very spontaneous, unplanned. But yeah, I first put out a song which was very specifically about the lockdown, a song called "Where Were You When the World Stopped," with very like literal lyrics about, where were you when the virus struck. But I felt like that was great for the time. But I felt like I needed to release something on the flip side of that coin, much more positive, much more uplifting, and hopefully it would be a song that would help, people face the world again and, come out of a kind of slightly dark place with a smile on their face. But I didn't imagine that this lockdown would last as long as it has,
Right.
because there's still a lot of people like dramatically affected, even over here in the UK. In the news today, they're saying how the numbers are rising again, and they have to cut the amount of people that can meet up. So yeah, so it's still a little bit uncertain, but I just felt like this was the right song for now to hopefully help people through, a bit of a difficult time. I mean, anything that can distract people from what's going on, I think that's really important as an artist, as a creative. You're got to just put this stuff out there and hope it connects and resonates with somebody.
Right. While listening to you, what I'm thinking is, the power of influence that you guys have, a celebrity, in coming up with music that could inspire, could move, could lift up the spirits of those who are, in the depths of this lockdown. So I can imagine how this song will affect your fans who have been waiting for new music from you.
Yeah, it's not about having a big hit. It's not about, making a glamorous music video on a beach somewhere. This is actually about something that resonates with people. And to kind of tease the song, I put out a few lines of the lyrics, and literally just a couple of lines from the bridge, a couple of lines from the verse and chorus here and there before anybody had heard the song. And immediately the feedback I got from that was quite overwhelming. A lot of people were saying, well, this song really speaks to me. That is me. There's a couple of lines in the song and about, coming out of a place that you've been very within, like, and just coming out of a dark place. And immediately people felt that this is a song that speaks to them. And I think as you said, as creators, that's something that we can do. I wish there was more that we can do, and obviously I try to support as many people as I can, obviously my family as well. But I think all we can really do as artists is put something out there that helps people through this. And if I can put a smile on one person's face just through my music, then I feel like I've done what I set out to do.
That's right. I can't wait to listen to the music. So after this one, is it available now on Spotify or?
Yeah. Smile Again is available now on all of the usuals, the social media, not social media, the digital music platforms, everywhere you get your music, you can find it. And yeah, the reaction's been really positive. It's very uplifting. It's been a resoundingly positive reaction to this song, which I never really expected, because I'm speaking to Ben as well. Ben in the band, he's been putting like lots of songs out there, and it's just a case of just get the music out there. Don't overthink it. Just and if it'll hopefully find an audience, and this song certainly has. I can't help but feel the MJ, like we should be doing like carpool karaoke as you're sitting in your car. So,
Okay, so the band is coming up or reuniting again and coming up with new music. Are you guys planning on visiting the Philippines soon once this lockdown is gone?
Well, we were fortunate to be able to come over last year in November, just for a one-off concert and at the Mall of Asia Arena, and we had planned, because that was such a nice concert. We had planned on coming back for several dates this year, but of course, that all went up in smoke, like everybody else's plans. So at the moment, I think it's a little too soon to like specifically say any particular dates. So, but there are talks going on, and we are definitely planning to come back in 2021. But I think we just have to get through this first, which we will. Of course, we will. But
Right.
there are talks going on about us coming back next year.
I can't wait because we have to do this interview face to face next time,
Yes.
not via Zoom. Mark, thank you so much for your time.
You know, I'm really sorry to hear that you know, people have lost their jobs. Firstly, but I mean, I'm very happy that you're still working, and still your job is safe, your position is secure, and
Right.
quite right too, because you're rather good. So I'm glad that you know, you've not been too affected by things. But hey, I do want to send out my best wishes to anybody that has been affected. It's rotten. I mean, I've heard it from so many friends. So many friends have messaged me saying I've lost my job because first they were put on furlough and then they've lost their jobs, and it's affected so many people. But you know, we've got to try and stay positive, look on the bright side. And sometimes when one door closes, it brings about a new opportunity. So when it has happened to people, it gives you a chance to kind of take stock, have a look at your life, where you're at. And I think some positive things can come out of this.
Thank you very much, Mark. I appreciate that. In behalf of everyone in ABS-CBN, you're part of ABS-CBN. You've been there, you've
We've
guessed
done a
it.
lot of
You know,
stuff,
you're
yeah.
part of family. So we appreciate that, Mark.